This is how the temple looks like. So I remember showing you this structure when they had just started it, when they were still down on the foundation. This is the level at which we are. And Loom Street was the first commercial street in Kampala. This is where business started from in Kampala. Welcome to the video. So this video starts from here. This is what we call the clock tower. Because of that, it is called the clock tower, what you see over there. Yeah, the number of motorcycles, as usual, still crazy. There are so many motorcycles in the city, and most of them don't abide by the traffic rules and regulations. Yeah, but for that reason, I'm just going to be taking you through. We are just walking casually. You see how it looks like. Of course, we're already midway the year. This is Kampala. It's a bright sunny day. We are right in the middle of June. This is the time for the heat waves. So right behind where we used to have the Chinese camp for the construction of this project, there is a new building that is coming up that is somewhere there at the back. And then just like that, some people were suggesting that also this one here, this structure here, it's a hardware, should also be taken away. Yeah, I also believe it shouldn't be here. It doesn't look appealing. What do you have to say, guys? Drop a comment. And this is an Indian temple. Of course, of late, the Kampala Capital City Authority has been so hard on the street vendors. Of course, a few of them show up on these streets, but their property is usually carried and taken away. This is bench 1 car. Currently they are working on it, and I think I will not exceed here. So at bench 1 car, I'll turn and head to this other side. You see they are breaking into it, all the walls. So I'm going to show you some of the updates that are coming up, some of the updates that are happening onto this mall. Of course, there are shops that were added. That's what we are going to be seeing. Pass here. So this is where you come and replace your SIM cards, mostly MTN and Airtel. This is where you have some of the service centers. And this is what used to be ShopRite. renovations happening inside here. This is how the structure looks like. People are already in. People are already occupying the shops while constructions go on. Wow. So this acts as the basement here. Up is where the road is. So much is going on. We can take on to this other side. So there is so much space that was created here, and this is called the Clock Tower Mall, I guess. That is it. This is one part. So more people have already occupied the shops up here. So I'm going to use this road and go up in Nakasero. First the Nakasero market, then find myself around the Kampala road. Yeah, but this is Kampala. We are in Kampala. This is the SSDM Hindu temple. One of the oldest Hindu temples in Kampala. This is how the temple looks like. Entry into this temple is free. Enter and enjoy the views inside there. Learn about the temple. Of course, they don't allow photography. Yeah, because it is a worship house. They don't allow photography. They used to, but because of TikTokers, the owner, the person that started the temple, was like, no, it's not allowed. This is a place of worship, not for comedy. They would have left the people that came and started doing dancing videos, mostly TikTokers, but they were indecent. Anyway, this is where we have the market. Nakasero market, right in the heart of Kampala. Got this one almost knocking the other. Crazy border guys. So I think I'm going to take you through the market and show you there is a structure behind there. Yeah, I'm just going to pass behind the market and show you the two structures that I once showed you. Of course, they are really changing. I hope they have finished some of the shops for the building that is next to the market. Yeah, but just know a lot is happening. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. So this is the market street, Kampala, and this is Nakasero market, where we are. this up and down. So the structures that I'm talking about are this one that you see above this yellow one, this one here, like this, and then behind at the back. Those are the ones that I'm going to be getting closer to. He's saying, friends, be important to your families. Be of great use to your families. That's what he's saying. So let me get down and show you the shops here, and then later we shall continue up. So I remember showing you this structure when they had just started it, when they were still down on the foundation. This is the level at which we are, and I think they have done raising it up. They are done, and now putting in doors and windows. That is the next thing they are doing at the moment. Yeah, when you look at it, it's mostly shops for hardware, shops as well. This is how big it looks like. And this is where we are. This is Entebbe Road, Diamond Trust Bank, Cham Towers. This is Blue Heights. And then I'm going to turn like this and take you back up. Wow, this was speedy. That's how it looks like. This is up in Nakasero. And I've put the first door right here. And most of the shops must be already booked by this time. That has been the thing with most Kampala constructions. The moment they put doors, people had already booked everything. They get the strategically located shops and only wait for one thing, the completion of the structure. And some of the people just use it as a chance. They get the shops and look for people that give them more money, and they sell them like goodwill as goodwill, and they will get more money out of the system. So it's like an investment people do. This is the market right here. And the structure still runs up to this way. This is the one even here. They are still raising it upwards. So, tiles, sinks, construction materials, toilet bowls. This is where we are, the non-motorized corridor. I'm showing you this structure. Looked like they were still taking it upwards. I don't know wherever they want to take it. That is it. That's how it looks like. It is behind the Kampala Boulevard. Yeah, this is the non-motorized corridor. I said it. Why you need to look left, right, behind before you cross. Because these border guys are trying to utilize it in one way or the other. And Lumu Street was the first commercial street in Kampala. This is where business started from in Kampala. Here, before they started constructing these buildings, we had older structures that were put down, and then we got this new structure. Anyway, I'll be taking on up what is supposed to be the Speak Road. So crazy. The latest additions of Kampala, the electric buses. That is it. Here we have the workers' house, that one which is in blue. And then we have the Amber House, which serves as the Ministry of Energy. And for that reason, outside the Amber House, we have the charging points for electric cars and swap stations for electric bikes just over there, as you can clearly see. You can attack from here. Wait for the road to get dry, you won't get the chance. So these are charging stations. It charges only 4 cars. There are 2 chargers, each with 2 charging areas. And then we have a substation for Spiro electric motorbikes. This is it. This is it, and I'll never fail to speak about this. Some people don't know these things. This is where the Entebbe Road starts from. Around here, where we have the Zebra Plaza. This one is called the Zebra Plaza because it looks like more like a zebra skin, if you see it. So this is where the Kampala Entebbe Road starts from, going back towards the airport. Around here, this is where we have Cham Towers. This one here, we have the Absa, which used to be Barclays Bank, just right there. And then we also have Bank of Baroda, Tropical Bank up, and Housing Finance Bank on my back. So this is it. I think this is where I'll be ending this video from. This is the busy Kampala Road around here.